Hey everyone, here we are on day 7 of the Money Game 3.0. And I don't know about you, but we are 7 days into this 30-day process. And I could not be more excited with what's going on. I'm Jeannie King. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're playing. You know, one of the most important things that we can do is to support one another and to share our stories. And the stories are just so marvelous. People are out buying furniture for their houses and their new apartments, and people are buying pool stuff and cars and golf carts. And you know what? It's really, really going great. So I want to talk about the money game. Today we put in $7,000 and spend it. Remember, don't hoard it. Always spend it, because what we are doing, it's like, I like to say, it's kind of like going to the gym or starting out and riding a bicycle. You're not going to ride 100 miles in the first day. You have to build up your strength, don't you see? You have to build up your strength at the gym, and that's why we don't just like put all the money in at one time and then try to spend it, because nothing has really changed. We are taking our financial muscle and we're changing things. So I want to talk about several things today. One is, we talked about on day 4 on the floor, which is about clutter clearing. And I want to take this a step further and talk about where clutter accumulates in your home or in your office most often, and how it relates to different areas of your life. First of all, I took, remember yesterday, I put $6,000 down on a $10,000 golf cart, electric golf cart, and today, just to hold it with Home Depot, and then today I paid it off. So another $4,000, and out of the 7, that leaves me $3,000. And so I am having my new walk-in pantry built. I'm putting $3,000 into the cabinets and some other things. So we'll see how much that costs, but I'm at zero balance. Now, I have free tools for you. All you have to do is email me, jeannie0318@gmail.com. I will send you my free ebook, Clear Your Clutter. I will send you a very nicely done house template, the thing that we talked about the other day on 4 on the floor, things that irritate me about my house. I have a very nice free thing that I can send you, and the Feng Shui Bagua. Now, what is the Feng Shui Bagua? Feng Shui, Fengshi, is actually 2 words that mean wind and water. So what about wind and water? It's all about flow. It's about flow of our energy, flow even in our bodies. But this is as it relates to our dwelling places. Feng Shui there is a bagua. Ba-gua actually means 8 spaces. And you're like, wait a minute, that's 9 spaces. Well, the middle space is called Tai Chi, and it is balance. So this may be backwards. I don't know how to fix this. But this, in the upper far left corner, is your wealth, money, and fortunate blessings. On the back wall in the middle of wherever your house is fame and reputation to the world, how other people see you, and social events. And over here to the far right is going to be marriage, love, partnerships, and even business partnerships. Over on this middle side to the left of any structure or dwelling is going to be neighbors, associates, and supervisors and employees and elders. Over on the far right in the middle is going to be creative projects and offspring, children. Wherever you enter, if you enter through the garage or the back or the side, you would lay this down on the entry that you come in. If you don't come in the front door, don't put it on the front door. Put it where you normally come into your house. On the close left side is going to be spiritual and self-knowledge. So this is a wonderful place to have like a library or a meditation room. And over to the right, close right, is going to be helpful friends and travel. So I want you to think about where in your house, and you can just sketch this out, and I'll send you the tools if you want. I'll email them to you. But Where in your house does most of the clutter congregate? Because many times we have like one area, a closet or a room or something where things tend to congregate and wad up. If you are having problems with your money, I want you to think about how you come in your house. The far left corner of that is your money, wealth, and fortunate blessings. If you're having problems getting your creativity, your book written, your, something, whatever you're working on creatively, look over in this area. Is it all wadded up? I was writing my second book, not my third book. I was writing my second book in my little condo in Dallas, and it was a tiny little place, and I only had like one closet, and then I had my bedroom closet. And I realized that I was having all kinds of problems getting started. And I opened up that closet. I was like, well, heck yeah, that's where the creativity is. So I cleaned all of it out. I got rid of stuff that I didn't need, and boom, I was able to write that book. So you have to think about that. If you want to travel, you need to look where you come in and the close far right to you. That is helpful friends and travel. Okay? So where are your clutter spots? And you may say, well, it's all cluttered. Okay, I get that. But the more you clear your clutter, the more you get rid of stuff. We've had some people just say, oh my God. In fact, one of our women just totally tore through the bedroom closet, and it was really cluttered. And I admire her so much for taking before and after pictures. And afterwards, she went, oh my gosh, I don't need to go and build all this stuff. She thought that she was going to have an open purchase order at Home Depot to build more closet space. And she said, no, I just need to clean out what I had. And guess what she found? She found over $200 in cash and in gift cards that was in there that she didn't even know she had. So boom. Okay, so I love it that she went back, and it is your game. Remember, this money game is your game. And all you have to do is go back and redo it if you're not happy with what you've done so far. Okay? So look at your Feng Shui Bagua. Ask me for the book. I'll send it to you. It's just a little tiny ebook, but it can help you. And look at where your clutter is. If you are wanting to do projects, or if you are wanting to expand, if you want a new relationship, I have a great story in my clutter clearing class about this woman who lived in England, and she had hired a feng shui person to come. And the first thing the expert noticed is that she had, like on her front door, those old-fashioned geese that have like a bonnet and a big bow, you know what I'm talking about, the old-fashioned geese pictures. She had one on her door. So she came in and she looked around, and she was like, everywhere on her wallpaper were depictions of this geese. On the towels in the kitchen, everywhere were all these geese. And she said, what's up with the geese? And she went, what geese? And she was like, all these geese here. Well, the woman had been wanting to have a new relationship. But guess what? The geese were all single. Hello? You have to think about that. So if you want to have something, you want to have a new relationship or a love interest or whatever, you need to find that love, marriage, relationship corner, which is the far right in your house. And if you have more than one story, it's the same place on both stories. And put two of a kind. Put a table with 2 chairs, 2 candles, 2 rose quartz, something to indicate that you have room for another person, but you have 2 of a kind. Also, if you want a relationship, if you've got a bed and you only have 1 bedstand, you need to have 2, one on either side. If you have 2 bedstands, you need a lamp on each one. And at nighttime, I want you to turn on both lamps, signaling that you see that there is another person there. You need to also clean out your drawers and your closet. We have another wonderful person who ended up getting married, but when we first met her, she had moved into this small trailer, and she wanted a partner. And so I said, you know, you got to get rid of stuff. You've got to make room for him in your life. And she did. She went after it. She cleaned stuff out. She got rid of stuff. She made room in the closet and in the drawers. And guess what? She met this guy, and they're married. And they're very, very happy. And guess what? They're some of our star players. They play the money game very successfully because they know the value of this. So what are you going to do with your $7,000 today? Spend it all, receive it. Let us hear from you. I know that you have got great stories. And behind me, I moved my place to record this today because I wanted you to see my great desk. And that's what I had manifested on the first day before I even let anybody know what I wanted, right? This beautiful desk showed up. Boom. So this is exciting. Let me hear from you and share, share, share. We'll see you tomorrow. $8,000, baby. Have fun. That's the whole point. Have fun and let it go and let it flow.